Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. Hello viewers, I am Muhammad Abdul Habib. Welcome you all to AIMS tutorial for accounts. In this video, I will be explaining question number 5 on page number 37 for the chapter depreciation. It is a chapter for intermediate second year students. And the weightage for this chapter is first 7 marks. A problem will be coming for 5 marks and a problem or a theory will be coming for 2 marks. Let us answer the question. Ramana and brothers purchased furniture for rupees 22,000 on 1st July 2009. Erection charges paid for rupees 3,000 and paid for carriage 5,000. So Ramana and brothers, they are purchasing a furniture here. What is the name of the asset that they are purchasing? Furniture. So we will be preparing furniture account. They are purchasing the furniture for 22,000. They have spent rupees 3,000 for erection and 5,000 for carriage. So what is the cost of the asset? 22,000 plus 3, 25, 25 plus 5, 30. So here, while preparing furniture account, what is the format? Here the name of the account will be furniture account and the format will be date, particulars, JF, journal folio, amount rupees, date, particulars, JF, journal folio, amount rupees. To the extreme left you will be writing it as DR debit and towards extreme right you will be writing it as CR credit. So Ramana and brothers, they are purchasing the furniture on 1st July 2009. So the date will be taken as 1st July 2009, 1/7/2009. They have purchased the furniture for 22,000. It will be recorded as to bank account 22,000. Next they have spent 3,000 on erection and 5,000 for carriage. So it can be recorded as on 1st July 2009. It can be recorded as to bank account 8,000. You can add 3,000 and 5,000 and you can write it as once to bank account 8,000, or else individually you can show it as to bank account 3,000 for erection and to bank account 5,000 for carriage. Now this financial year will be ending on 31st March 2010. Here you are required to provide depreciation. It will be written as by depreciation account. So what is the rate of depreciation? Depreciation is charged at rate of 10% on original cost method. What is original cost method? It is the other name for straight line method. So you are required to calculate depreciation at 10%. So what is the value of the asset? 22 plus 3, 25 plus 5, 30,000. So on 30,000 you are required to, you are supposed to calculate 10% depreciation. So 10% depreciation, it works out to be 3,000. 0, 0 gets cancelled, 0, 0 gets cancelled, 3,000 into 1, 3,000 divided by 1, again it will be 3,000. So here the time period from 1st July 2009 to 31st March 2010 is only for 9 months. July, August, September, October, November, December, January, February, March. Here the calculation will be for only 9 months. So for 9 months divided by 12 months, number of months in a year, the annual depreciation is 3,000, whereas for 9 months it is 2,250. So depreciation at the end of the first year will be taken as only 2,250, though the annual depreciation is 3,000, because here the calculation is done only for 9 months from 1st July 2009 to 31st March 2010. So the depreciation amount is taken as 2,250. Now how do you balance this account? Here the total is 30,000. Here the total is only 2,250. So what is the highest total? 30,000. So 30,000 will be recorded on debit side of the furniture account, as well as 30,000 will be recorded on credit side of the furniture account. So what was the value of the furniture when Ramana and brothers have purchased? It was for 30,000. At the end of the year they have provided depreciation for rupees 2,250. So they have reduced the value of the furniture by 2,250. So at the end of the first year, the value of the furniture is 27,750. So the closing value at the end of the first year will become the opening value at the beginning of the second year, which will be written as to balance brought down 27,750 on immediate next day of 31st March 2010, which is 1st April 2010. It means that at the beginning of the second year, the value of the furniture is 27,750, which was 30,000 at the beginning of the first year. That means during the first year when the furniture was purchased. Now in the question it is also given as additions are made to the asset for rupees 10,000 on 1st April 2010. So as we have reached 1st April 2010, additions are made to the furniture again. On 1st April 2010, again we are making additions to the furniture for rupees 10,000. So it will be recorded as to bank account, second machinery 10,000. So when this financial year ends, this financial year will be ending on 31st March 2011. So this time we are having two furnitures. Already we have purchased a furniture in the year 2009, and again we are making additions to the furniture for worth 10,000. So this time we are supposed to provide depreciation on two furnitures, that is by depreciation on first furniture. This time we are going to provide full year depreciation, which is 3000 and not 2250, because this depreciation was only for 9 months, whereas from 1st April 2010 to 31st March 2011, the depreciation on first furniture will be for full 1 year, which works out to be 3000. So the depreciation on first furniture is taken as 3000, and we are also purchasing second furniture, that is additions are made to the second furniture even on the same day. So from 1st April 2010 to 31st March 2011, again the depreciation will be calculated for full 1 year. So the second furniture was purchased for 10,000 and the rate of depreciation is given as 10%. So it will be 1000 rupees. 0000 gets cancelled. What is the simple technique for calculating 10% without calculations? You should just reduce 1 0 from the number of zeros given in the value. So 10% for 10,000 will be 1000. So what is the depreciation for second furniture? It will be taken as 1000. Here the total is 27,750 for first furniture and 10,000 for second furniture. Hence the total will be 37,750. 10,000 plus 27,750. Here the amounts are 3,000 depreciation for first furniture, 1,000 depreciation for second furniture. Here the total is 4,000 and here the total is 37,750. So what is the highest total? 37,750. This will be recorded on debit side of the furniture account, as well as 37,750 will be recorded on credit side of the furniture account. So how do we balance the account? We will be subtracting these two depreciation amounts, 3,000 depreciation for first furniture and 1,000 depreciation for second furniture. That is 4,000 from 37,750. Then subtracting 4,000 from 37,750, we will be left out with 33,750, which will be written as closing value at the end of the second year as by balance carried down on 31st March 2011, which will be immediately brought down on next day on 1st April 2011 as to balance brought down 33,750. This financial year will be ending on 31st March 2012. Again, Ramana and others will be providing depreciation on both the furnitures. From 1st April 2011 to 31st March 2012, it works out to be complete full 1 year. Then the depreciation on first furniture will also be given for full year, that is 3,000, and for second furniture also the depreciation will be given for full year, that is 1,000. Here the total works out to be 33,750, whereas here the total works out to be 4,000. 3,000 for depreciation which is given on first furniture, 1,000 for depreciation which is given on second furniture. Now how do we balance the account? We will be subtracting 4,000 from 33,750. The value which is left out is 29,750, which will be written as by balance carried down at the end of the third year on the date 31st March 2012, and the closing value at the end of the third year will become the opening value at the beginning of the fourth year, which will be written on 1st April 2012 as to balance brought down 29,750. Hope you have understood the topic and hope you have liked my video. If you like my video, do subscribe to my channel AIMS Tutorial for Accounts, and if you are a new subscriber to my channel, don't forget to press the bell icon for further notifications. Do like my video, post your valuable comments, and do share it with your friends, relatives and all. Your one share can help someone to learn something. See you all in next video. Jazakallahu khair. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.